Hi, I'm Biddulph. I work for Material Lab. We're a central London-based material resource studio. We're a space filled with lots of different materials for interior, some exterior uses as well, available for anybody to come and have a look, have a rummage and learn about. Generally kind of focused towards interior designers and architects and various other kind of specifiers. We selected the 5 surface materials on show here for the BCFA Open 2017 because for us we feel like at this moment in time they offer something really kind of unique within the surface design field. So first up we've got the Versatile. This is a new ceramic piece which isn't unique in itself at all, that's an age-old surface material. But what's unique about this is the graphic design element of the surface, whereby you've got traditional grid effect coming into play, but you've also got these 45-degree angles that cut into the surface, which means that when you grout them, as you can see in the green example, you get really beautiful patination through the actual linear divisions rather than just the surface itself. Next up we have a piece by Grace Gallagher, who is a young British designer. Again, quite interested in kind of graphic patination and really kind of hones her eye on interesting patterns that she sees kind of out and about on her travels. This Jesmonite piece was inspired by a series of drawings that she produced in response to the Barbican Centre in EC1. So some of the linear patterns that you find within this are sort of direct responses to the architectural structures that she kind of saw in the iconic building. This piece is produced as a Jesmonite tile, so it's a cast surface. She also produces them in metal, often magnesium as well, so you get quite a kind of different effect. We've also got a new sample from a designer called Hannah Williams, who actually graduated as a textile designer and has now produced what is kind of a textile piece in that these silicon tiles are actually produced on a carpet backing, generally reusing throwaway carpet that would go to landfill. She then produces these beautiful kind of marbled silicon effects on the surface by hand, so each piece is hand produced and can still be used as a flooring product but can be also used as a vertical or horizontal surface too. Next up we have a piece by Aaron Sispel. It's a sedimentitious layered Jesmonite sculptural piece. So you can see there's multiple layers within this. They're actually all of the same material, so Jesmonite is essentially an acrylic mineral composite material that you mix. So each layer has been mixed, dyed, with pieces of aggregate added in to produce this kind of slightly otherworldly three-dimensional form. Aaron also produces similar looking pieces as actual surface products. We've selected this piece for the show because it has this kind of quite monumental kind of feel to it. So this is a piece by Ruth Parker. There's hand illustrated details within this mirror piece. They're actually produced as a separate layer that is back bonded to the etched mirror. So you get these kind of really beautiful little details coming through what is still a mirrored surface and still quite kind of practically a mirrored surface. And her surfaces are often used as, or where you would use mirror, so that can be used in a kind of residential setting or hospitality, but also I've actually seen it used in Liberty as kind of countertops. So instead of just using a standard mirror, you've got this kind of beautiful kind of illustrative mirror. So this is one of many examples of Katie Gillies' work in Jesmonite. Katie works not exclusively but quite massively in Jesmonite, and over the past couple of years has really developed a kind of really strong skill set in terms of casting Jesmonite and adding different aggregate, different substances within the surface. So this particular piece, which is a really durable, really tough, can be quite large scale because it can be cast to almost any size kind of surface, has got little flecks of mirror within the surface which kind of give it this slightly terrazzo-y kind of feel, but literally something that she is handmade from scratch. Often her pieces do get specified as either kind of table or countertop, so often as a horizontal surface because it is a pretty durable material, so you can essentially use it in the same way that you might say use a marble. Not necessarily a terrazzo because you wouldn't put it on the floor, but certainly as a durable countertop it'll work perfectly.